Welcome to One Training, where we provide health and fitness content to help you achieve your goals. Choose the fitness course professional athletes trust. Click the link in the comments to learn more.
Hi everyone, it's Chris from One Training. Today we'll be doing a video about how various injuries and chronic conditions can affect how you train clients. Okay, so let's start with some muscle injuries. Okay, so just muscle strains or tears can be painful and are going to limit your range of motion. These injuries need proper, rest. Definitely going to need rehabilitation in some cases, and also, most importantly, modified exercises to avoid aggravating affected muscles. Okay, so again, we're going to gradually progress, whether it's the exercise intensity, range of motion, or just the intensity across certain sessions. Make sure we're thoroughly warmed up, and again, we're going to target those specific areas to strengthen and restore muscle function as part of their training program. Okay, so that's muscle injuries. Next, we look at bone injuries. Again, if you had a fracture or a stress fracture or a clean break, okay, obviously there's adequate healing time or varied healing time for these type of injuries. We've also got to restrict any weight-bearing movements. So working very closely with a allied health professional in these cases, whoever you've referred out to, they've been referred from in some cases, is going to determine, when we can do, certain amounts of weight bearing at different times. Also, making sure that we implement exercises that are going to promote the bone to heal and gradually return to normal activities. Okay. So that's muscles and bones covered. Now we're going to move on to tendons. Okay, so tendons is going to be affecting the joint first and foremost. So again, mobility of the joint, and obviously any sort of movement there might be painful. So we want to first and foremost avoid any exercises that are going to aggravate that or hurt that injured tendon or joint further. And we're going to focus on strengthening the muscles surround it. And we can also focus on simple things like stretching, and also just gradually progressing the intensity or the exercises themselves to help that tendon, that area, recover properly. Okay, so that's the tendon. Now let's talk about ligaments. Okay, so ligament sprains or tears are going to, I guess, often affect joint stability, okay, or cause instability in the joint, okay, and therefore, if a joint's unstable, it was probably going to be painful as well. So range of motion is going to be compromised for sure. Okay, so again, as we did before, we're going to try and strengthen the surrounding muscles, just like we do with a tendon. Okay, we're going to try and improve joint stability. So we might focus on some of the stabilizing muscles in particular. And again, we're going to try and avoid, further stressing that ligament or that area any more than we need to. Okay, so we might be wearing some sort of brace or even modifying exercises so they're a little more stable, a little more ligament friendly, if you will. And again, always referring out if we need to get an idea of what the correct protocol would be, the correct process for managing and helping that injury heal correctly. All right. So again, aside from that, if we have a joint injury, so this could be arthritis, it could be a dislocation, things like that. Okay, even maybe just a blunt force trauma, so a bit of a knock to the knee or the elbow or something. Okay, so this is often going to cause pain, swelling, and limit mobility. Okay, so to try and improve or help this area heal correctly, again, let's try and promote mobility, flexibility, and improving strength where we can, obviously without pain where possible. So this may mean that we choose non-weight bearing stuff initially and progress through low to sort of more moderate impact exercises. Okay, the main things we'll focus on are going to be is the joint in proper alignment? So is it pain free? Okay, and also where needed, can we sort of manage the pain to that area? So not every day is going to be the same. It may not be a sort of very linear improvement, but again, if we can just little by little reduce pain and, slowly strengthen and repair those areas. So that's the end goal. Okay. So aside from, I guess, injuries per se, let's look at some of these more what we consider chronic pain conditions. Okay. So this is things like fibromyalgia, or, it could be sort of a nerve or damage from an injury that's persisted for more than 6 months. So these conditions are very, very individual. Okay. So we need to first and foremost find exercises that are gentle and don't exacerbate pain. Okay. So they're likely going to be lower impact. Okay. It could be simple flexibility and even just sort of pain management techniques, whether that be massage, or some simple myofascial release, things like that. Okay, it's most important with these type of conditions, again, because they are not just a injury that's going to go away potentially on its own. If we can refer out and get some guidance, again, it's going to help us make sure that we provide the correct and the safest possible ways to manage and improve these conditions. Okay. So again, that's it for today. I hope you found this information helpful. Thanks again. See you next time.